Alright, this is question number 11 from compulsory math and exam state of 2075 109 AP. The question says, in a survey of a group of people, it was found that 70% people like folk song, 60% like modern song, 4,000 people like both of them, 10% like none of them. Then draw a Venn diagram, find the total number of people in the survey, and find the number of people who like only folk song. Solutions. Here, you know that number of union total people are 100%, right? In terms of percentage, it will be 100%. Number of folk song is 70%. Number of modern song is 60%. And none of them, they like none of them. Folk, union, modern, complement, right? Because they are none of them means it's a complement, which is 10%. And we have given number of folk song intersection modern song is equals to 4,000. See, everything else is in a percentage. This is in a number. So why don't you just assume as in a percentage? Late number of F intersection M equals to X%. Let me say this is X%. The intersection is X because everything else is in a percentage. Then what you can do, firstly, you can make a Venn diagram. The total is 100%, right? So folk song is nothing more than the 70%, right? But let me start with the intersection, right? Intersection I consider to be X%. And folk song is 70, but the intersection is X, so the rest is 70 minus X%. Since the whole thing in a modern song is a 60%, so this is 60 minus X%. And the outside, everything else outside is 10%. That is your Venn diagram. What I did, I assumed the intersection part is X. Since out of 70, X is gone, so 70 minus X is rest. Out of the 60 from modern song, X is gone, so left is 60 minus X%. And the outside is 10%, so the complement stays outside. That is your Venn diagram. Second, now you know that what is the NU is. NU is nothing more than this part plus this part plus this part and this part. Everything, right? Sum of every single part. Outside plus this part plus this part plus this part. So which is 70 minus X%, right? Plus, let me write down the percent at the end because everything else is the percent. X plus 60 minus X plus 10%. So this is 100%. Equals to, if you cancel this out, so you have 140 because 70 plus 60 plus 10 minus X is X percent cancel out, and if you take that X to the other side, X equals to 140 minus 100%, which is equals to 40%. Therefore, X equals to 40%. Good job. X is a 40%. What does it mean? Since the 40% of something is 4,000. So I have to calculate late. You don't know the total number is. Late total people equals to Y. Then by the question, what it says, by questions, the 40% of total is 4,000. So 40% of total Y equals to 4,000, which means 40 over 100 times Y equals to 4,000, right? If you cancel 0 and 0, you have a 4y over 10 equals to 4,000. Cross multiply, you get 4 equals to 40,000 and y equals to 40,000 divided by 4, which is equals to 10,000. Therefore, how many total people? It's a y means 10,000. Total people equals to 10,000. That's your answer, one answer, second answer, right? Number third. What it says, find the people who like folk song only, right? Only folk song is nothing more than 70 minus x, right? 70 minus x percent. This is nothing more than 70 minus 40, which is equals to 30%. 30% of what? 10,000. Therefore, NF equals to 30% of 10,000. So this is 30 over 100 into 10,000. So 0, 0 cancel out, this 0, 0, 0 and 0 cancel out. 3,000 is the answer. Here, what I wrote, only I have to understand late, I suppose the total people be y. And you have to convert that intersection into percentage. And by using these two information, you can compute the total number of people. Let me explain it here. Everything, all people means 100%. Folk song, 70% people. Modern song, 60% people. And none of them is 10%. None of them is 10% people. Then you draw the Venn diagram for the given information. For this, what I said, okay, everything else is given in a percentage and the intersection part is in the number. So why don't I assume, let us assume the intersection part is also x%. So if I draw the Venn diagram, this is a Venn diagram, F and M, so intersection part is x%. Out of the 70, x is gone, so 70 minus x, this is total is 60, and x is gone, 60 minus x, and outside is 10%. Done. Now, to compute the total number of people, what I use, okay, number of union means, number of U means, look at here, in this picture. U means this part, this part, this part, and outer part, right? Everything else. This part is 70 minus x, this part is x, this part is 70 minus 60 minus x, and outside is 10%. If you simplify this one, x cancel out. If you sum them up, you get 140 minus x. So this 100 goes to the other side, and this x goes to the other side. Here it gets like x equals to 40%. This x is a 40%, but the same thing is a 4,000. I don't know what is the total number of people is. So let us assume the total people be y. So by the questions, 40% of y would be 4,000 because x% and these are the same thing. So 40% of y means 4,000. If I simplify this, I got a y equals to 10,000, which is the total number of people. And I get only f, right? Only f is this part only, right? This part means 70 minus x, which is 70 minus 40, which is equals to 30. 30% in terms of percentage, but we don't know the number. So we know the total number of people, which is 10,000. So you say, okay, this is 30% of the total people, which is 10,000. That's the answer. Thank you.